Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new War Dragons video. So, today's video, my other video when I talked about Sage and Faye, did really, really well. A lot of people said, thanks for the tips and whatnot, so I really do appreciate that. Also, guys, just out of the blue, thank you guys so much for all the support. Really does mean a lot. We're increasing subscribers every single day. You guys are liking the video. I'm getting tons of views, so it's obvious that you guys are watching my content. That makes me want to do more videos. So I'm going to have 3 videos coming out today, probably tomorrow as well. I'm just trying to keep up a good amount of content on this channel, because obviously not every single video is going to be watched by every single person. Some people don't use sorcerers at all, so people won't watch that video, and just stuff like that. So I'm just going to have 3 videos probably out a day, each on a different subject. Sometimes like 3 rune videos in one day. Those seem to, like, everyone wants to see those. So just, they're going to be shorter, maybe a little bit shorter now, but we'll just see where it goes. But either way, guys, we have the 2 new divines, aka Faye, and then also we got Sage. Terrible names. Faye looks, well, but also these guys have some really nice rune sets. Not rune sets, but skill sets. I think there are some really, really good rune combinations that I've seen. Pictures on the forums, on some line group chats that I think make them pretty powerful. A couple guys actually have them completely maxed out with all the stones. They have some really good runes I wanted to go over with you guys. So I'm going to start out with Sage. Now Sage, obviously if you did not see my other video, has Intimidating Roar, Explosive Shield. Oh wait, this is Rudolph. I don't know what I'm doing. They look the same. Wide Explosive Shield, Thunderstorm, Super Rejuvenate, and then Ice Turret Resist. 2 of these spells there are no runes for. That would be Ice Turret Resist and Thunderstorm. But War Dragons has said multiple occasions, including a couple admins personally to me, that they are going to be releasing some new runes very, very shortly for some of the newer spells. I'm hoping that includes gold spells, because there are tons of there's tons of spells that they just don't have runes for currently, that just, like, it needs to happen. So currently, the only 2 that you can really put runes on for is Explosive Shield and Super Rejuvenate. By the way, guys, Super Rejuvenate, I've been asked this a couple times. Normal Rejuvenate runes do work with Rejuvenate, and normal Explosive Shield runes do work with this Explosive Shield. These are just, like, upgraded versions of the 2 spells. So what I would do, and I haven't added any yet, what I would have you guys do is probably keep 1 rune slot open, just in case if they add a Ice Turret Resist rune and or a Thunderstorm rune / glyph, leave it open. Just in case if they do, then that will really boost your Ice Turret Resist, and that's crucial at higher levels. Ice Turrets just do so much damage, so leave 1 rune slot open. At least, like, in my opinion, I think that would be the best option. Now for the other one, it's either Rejuvenate or Explosive Shield. I'm going to have to say you want an Explosive Shield rune on this, specifically Double Blast. You might be wondering why not the regular. The thing is that for warriors, you want that Explosive Shield to pop at least once, because what it does is it deals a ton of damage, and obviously warriors don't do a ton of damage anyway, so an increased amount of damage really, really quickly, like an Explosive Shield when it pops, that helps your warrior out a lot. So if you can have it pop twice, that's really, really big, and that can really help you a lot. So I was thinking, so in my opinion, I would say put 1, either a legendary or a mythic double blast rune on Sage. And I personally have 1, 2, oh yeah, and I used my 3rd on Tyrande. So they're not that hard to get. I believe you get them in the season tiers for last season as well. So that's just my personal opinion. Put a double blast. If you want to put a rare wisdom or common wisdom just as a placeholder until they come out with the new runes, if they even do. Who knows, it's PG. But I think that would also be a good option, just so you can get a little bit more wisdom. Sorry, a little bit more XP, not wisdom. So for the glyphs, currently I've never seen a what do you call it? A double blast Explosive Shield glyph, but I do see a ton of Rejuvenate runes. So what I would do personally is put some Rejuvenate runes on him. So maybe 1 epic, 1 rare, and keep a glyph spot open, just in case they release a glyph for Thunderstorm or Ice Turret Resist, because that would be really, really huge if they did. and you're gonna want that one glyph and one rune. And also, guys, remember, you cannot swap out runes. You can't. That's only for buildings currently. So if you put it on here, it has to stay unless you want to salvage it. So if you're gonna put a rune like in a placehold, don't put an epic. Well, I mean, like if you're near my level, you can put an epic. Probably it wouldn't matter too much. But don't put a legendary or a mythic, or else you'll have to salvage it if you want to change it. And obviously, you probably won't. So that's Sage. Overall, Sage looks pretty good, but the next one is Sage. Sorry, not Sage. Fae. Sounds so similar. Now Fae is a little bit different because almost all our spells have steps. So you have Chaos, which Havoc spells do work with Chaos, by the way. And then you have Invincibility, Ice Shock, which requires no rage at all, by the way. It is a white spell. You can hit up to 3 buildings at once. It's not 5 buildings, but there is a long duration on it. Then, of course, you have Lightning Resist. So the two main ones that you're really going to want to put runes on for is, honestly, you want to put Havoc runes. Because what it does is, since sorcerers don't do a lot of damage anyway, you want that extra damage at all possible. So if you have, like, 2 Havoc runes, maybe not Glyphs. I don't even know if I have any Glyphs for Havoc. But let's say you have an Epic and a Legendary Havoc, like I do, put it on it. Because that will really, really help you a lot. For Glyphs-wise, I would say put 1 Lightning Resist and 1 Invincibility. Leave 1 open just in case Ice Shock does work with Freeze. I need to do another Runes Frequently Asked Question video, actually. Part 2, for all these new spells. Because there's a ton. Yeah, for Fae, what I would do is I would have 2 Havoc runes, not Glyphs. Runes. And then have 1 Lightning Resist glyph, 1 Invincibility glyph, and then leave 1 glyph spot open for either Rage. Rage, obviously, is good on either of the 2 dragon, or any dragon. So let's say you don't have a double blast for, what's her name? Sage. If you don't have one, put Rage on it. Rage is, like, overall, like, one of the best sorry if you guys hear that, people are doing stuff outside. It's one of the best runes in the game, because it just can be used on any type of dragon, really. So that's really, really crucial if you want to put it on, like, let's say a sorcerer or a hunter. Warriors work too, but yeah, so that's Fae. And I think those 2 rune sets, I've seen a couple people using some of them, but yeah, hope you guys found this useful. If you guys did, leave a like down below. Remember, I base everything I do off of the likes and views. If there's a lot of views and, like, very few likes, I really don't do a lot of videos like that, because I kind of see, like, overall how you guys think of certain videos. If you guys don't mind commenting, like, just saying, you know, did you find informative? If you guys didn't, or just send me an in-game mail or in the group chat or my line app. That just really does help me a ton. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it really does. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that, guys. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.